What's up, guys? In today's video, we are covering Winter Storm Harper, its potential trajectory, and all the analysis that you need to know to stay safe from the storm. Let's dive in. Okay, guys, so we are currently on our computer on tropicaltidbits.com, and we're currently doing some deep, in-depth analysis on Winter Storm Harper. Now, you're probably already asking,
where in the flip is Winter Storm Harper?
That's a good question. Where is it? I don't see it yet. I don't see the stupid thing. Oh yeah, that's right. It still has to develop. So, as you can see, Winter Storm Harper is actually still in the Midwest. It's kind of weird because I thought it was on the northeastern coast already, so I was a bit confused there. Such little precipitation associated with this right now, saying that it's going to be dumping a lot of rain and snow across the Midwest and eventually northeast, where Winter Storm Gia was just over a week ago, which obviously was not a good situation either. As you can see, we got the low pressure systems actually over Oklahoma. Now, it's very interesting to note that a lot of these low pressure systems that have been developing have been in the south, and that's most likely because of an El Nino system that has taken over the Eastern Pacific Ocean. Now, that's a whole different ballgame. This storm is still going to be ramping up and developing very quickly as we go through Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and even into the weekend. Maybe even on Martin Luther King Day could still be around. But let's dive in some more.
Since this video is going to go up on Wednesday night and potentially Thursday morning,
I'm going to have to scale this out a little bit differently in terms of the forecast. So I'm just going to skip right into Thursday. As you can see with the models, a lot of that precipitation actually starts to develop over southern Illinois, Missouri, western Tennessee, Kentucky, parts of northern Arkansas, especially the northern regions of Illinois I'm especially concerned about because there could be some freezing rain and potentially some snow if you live in the central Illinois area, which is basically farmland. I mean, if you live there. A lot of that icy or more icy precipitation is going to be to the northwestern Indiana, maybe, which is kind of interesting. States that are south of Illinois will most likely experience just rain or some very cold rain, which is not really too much to be concerned about. But as you can see, as we go into Thursday, into the noon hours, the low pressure system moves over the Midwest United States, ramping up a ton of energy, actually, which is very, very concerning because, I mean, this is just under 24 hours from when I'm doing this video. As you can see, it shows just about the same thing. A lot of that freezing precipitation is obviously in the most northern parts of this low pressure system in states such as northern Indiana and Ohio. So, as you can see, Thursday going into Friday, it's really going to start moving into the northeast. Friday morning as it moves into Ohio, Pennsylvania, basically just the northeastern states. It will eventually affect, New England.
New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, blah, 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 blah.
You guys know what the northeast United States is if you live there. Okay, guys, so I finally found some snow totals. Going into this weekend, specifically, by the end of this weekend, by Sunday night, this is what you can expect if you live in states such as
Ohio, Pittsburgh, Virginia, potentially New York.
If you live in the more extreme northeastern United States, the snow totals have not been determined as of right now. So if you live in Columbus, Pittsburgh, and Williamsport, and maybe even Cincinnati, you could be expecting snow totals up to maybe 5 to 6 inches. It looks to be more in Pennsylvania where the system is really going to start to strengthen and the pressure is really going to start to drop with this low pressure system. And that's obviously not a good thing because that means there's going to be a lot more precipitation associated with it. A lot more moisture is going to be sucked up, which is obviously not good, especially for Pennsylvania because you can see, unfortunately, it may be getting close to a foot of snow in some spots, especially the northern regions of Pennsylvania. Southern regions will probably get about 3 to 4 inches at max. But if you live in the northern parts of Pennsylvania and parts of Ohio, as you can see that long strip of dark violet, you could be expecting snow totals of close to 5 to 6 inches or half a foot. If you see the more lightly colored violet colors, like I said, in Williamsport, you could be expecting snow totals of possibly 8 inches, something close to that. I wouldn't say, anywhere is getting like a foot in some spots, but if you live in the more extreme northeast United States, I wouldn't doubt that would happen because that's exactly what happened to Winter Storm Gia, and this storm is basically following that exact same trajectory, which could bring very similar results to the Northeast. Obviously, very treacherous conditions, travel delays, airports are going to be, airlines may be canceled and stuff. And remember, guys, this is going into the weekend. As Thursday and Friday comes along, and the weekend comes along, and Martin Luther King Day comes along, these snow totals are going to slowly start to pile up. It's not just a one-day, event kind of thing. This will be a slow-moving, process kind of thing. This is not, okay, Thursday will be 2 inches, Friday will be 4, Saturday will be 6. That's not really like that, but, at the end of the weekend, this is what you can expect, and it will start to accumulate as of, late Thursday evening and early Friday morning, especially if you live in the states as mentioned, and especially if states such as Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, and all those extreme northern states, then it will probably extend maybe even into Monday morning, where you could possibly be getting some of the occluded front precipitation. So, yeah. Just look out for that. So make sure to stay tuned. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want more weather updates just like this one, so that I can keep you safe and informed of what's going on. Obviously, if you want any official weather updates, make sure to follow NOAA and the National Weather Service in your local area. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.